Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new era of startup incubators. My name is Carmen Blanc. I am a project manager at Demium. That's why. And today I have the pleasure to be here representing the leading talent investor in Europe. Demium was born back in 2013 as a pre-team and pre-idea incubator with the unique goal of helping entrepreneurs to succeed. Our commitment and dedication allows us to proudly say that after all these years, more than 70% of our startups are still alive and growing. 1 year ago, we decided we wanted to put our money where our mouth was, and that's why we decided to count on a partner fund called Think Bigger Capital. We invest in up to 500,000 euros in a startup that are part of our incubation program in any of the 8 hubs that we have all around Europe. Think Bigger Capital is one of the most active pre-seed funds in the whole continent, and it's the combination of that capital with the team, the effort, and the passion that we put in our work that has enabled us to invest in more than 65 companies in the past 12 months, with the goal of investing in 180 more in the next 2 years. Today, we see South Summit as a great opportunity. Moreover, knowing the importance of enhancing companies that fight climate change every day and that have a real impact on sustainability. In Demium, we also want to be one step closer to achieving the goal of helping talented people to promote innovation and sustainability. But we know we cannot do this without our entrepreneurs. That's why I'm honored to be here presenting and introducing you to 4 of our startups. They're part of Demium's community and they are part of our family. So I'm going to present the 4 of them, and then they're going to be pitching their projects. I hope you're going to enjoy them. In the first place, you're going to be listening to Federico Baguer. He's Gloria's CEO. Gloria is a life science company that helps businesses to plan, execute, and improve strategies by making real-time data-driven decisions. Secondly, we're going to have Noemi Salat. She's Wooda's CEO, and if you're tired of being at home and you miss traveling, you're definitely going to love his startup, her startup, sorry. And in the third place, we're gonna have Potter. I don't know if you like podcasts, but right now it's an industry that is booming, and they're gonna present you a new way for brands and podcasters to connect. And in last but not least, we're gonna have my CareForce with Pedro Cruz. Its CEO is on a mission to improving nurses' life. And I am just going to ask you to please join me in a warm welcome to all of them. But first, Federico Baguer from Gloria.
Provide an engagement and insight platform for life science companies. Healthcare is a complex system where many different actors come into play. Patients, doctors, pharmacists, healthcare organizations, and a lot of different life science companies. COVID has accelerated the digitalization and changed the behavior of each of these actors. We can say that we are in the inflection point on a €1 trillion industry. Let's focus on life science companies. They have a commercial model that is no longer sustainable. This commercial model is completely broken, and mainly because 3 reasons. First, the operation cost is super high. Then we have non-based data-driven decisions, and especially they are not suitable for the digital empowered customer. This is highlighted by the most important firms, the consulting firms, and this change must happen now. Gloria is our solution. It's a data-driven insight and engagement platforms that transform how life science companies can approach the customers, increasing sales and engagement in a profitable way. What is the value that they are obtaining because of the using of Gloria? Well, as I mentioned, decreasing the cost. We can say that we can pass from 4 to 4 times less the amount of people that is used, and increasing the user experience. We have our business model. We have 3 different options. We have the SaaS and Insights platform with a monthly fee. We have the Insights just for also for other type of consumers, and the enterprise model where the companies have their own platform and channel for their customers. Since our incorporation, we have investment for almost 200,000 euros. We have 3 multinational companies as customers, and we are accelerating fast in this way. At last but not at least, our team, we are ambitious team with we are convinced that we can change and disrupt this industry. Well, in summary, the challenge is life science companies' commercial model has to change for the new and empowered digital customer. Our business model is a software as a service platform, as I mentioned, specifically for life science that, and did not mention before, but life science companies are pharma, medical devices, biotech, and medical equipment. And our unique value proposition is that Gloria transforms how these companies can engage their customer in a very profitable way, increasing sales and engagement. Thank you very much.
Hi. I would like you to check this video and guess what is these people doing. Seems they are working, maybe working in their holidays. Are they workaholic? Not at all. They are digital nomads. They are professionals working all the time and traveling all the time also. Hello, I'm Noemi Solaz, CEO of Buda, and today I'm going to talk to you about digital nomads and co-living. As long as they travel all the time and alone, they want to check in the destinations a real community. So the perfect accommodation solution for them are the co-living. The co-living is based in room rental, in co-living spaces where you pay a fee and you have access to a lot of services, as powerful internet connection, networking areas, co-working areas, all in the same building. The market has realized it is a growing tendency, and the investment in providing more co-livings at the market is increasing 200% a year. And if we have today a 10 billion revenue market, in 2030 it will be of 100 million. We have around 40 million of digital nomads in the world. They used to travel every 3 months, and they used to spend $1,000 in their rentals. Well, if everything is perfect, we have a big opportunity here. Where are the problems? The problems are that the digital nomads spend a lot of time in searching their next destination, checking a lot of websites in a lot of countries just to check their perfect destination. And by the other hand, for the co-living, are publishing themselves in these local rental websites, and they take time to take these users. So there are problems on both sides. The solution here is Buda, a booking platform specialized in co-living. We validate the user on the spot, and we are offering worldwide co-livings. We have been 1 month in the market, and the outcome has been very good because we have hundreds of rooms on board and hundreds of subscribers. We are already online. As you can see, this is our platform. And this is not only the product, we are offering a SaaS PMS to permit the co-livings to manage their spaces, and a user application for the co-livers. This is the dream team that is taking the Buda project to the highest levels. And I want you to remember 2 things. 1, co-living is more than an industry. It's a movement. And 2, that Buda is the place where digital nomads find their home. Thank you.
Hi everyone, we're Potter. We are the future of host-read podcast advertising. Right now, there is absolutely no way that any company in the world can set up, run, monitor, measure host-read podcast ad campaigns if they want to do so in more than one single market at a time or in more than one single podcast at the time. We are going to solve this with with Potter, our platform, which takes all the different podcasts that we work with, index them, do demographics profiles of their audiences, and uses this data to match advertisers with their ideal podcast or audiences automatically without the advertiser having to do anything. Why should you care? You should, because podcast advertising is absolutely booming. It's expected to hit $1.6 billion next year, up from 45 million just 8 years ago. And it's not just because the advertising industry is growing. Podcast advertising is growing significantly more than any other medium you can deliver ads in. These numbers are from the US, but this is the trend all over the world. There are, of course, ways you can buy some of these host-read podcast ads now. In all of these services, it is either only regional or it's manual agencies. What is quite unique about Potter in the landscape here is that we are the only platform that is going to offer a fully automated solution, meaning no agency middlemen in the middle, that focuses on bespoke host-read campaigns. So not programmatically, dynamically inserted ads, but real partnerships between advertiser and podcaster. Our business model is very, very simple, very straightforward. We charge a 20% commission. We split this between the two parties, meaning that if an advertiser wants to advertise for €1,000, we're going to bill them 1,100, and we're going to pay out 900 to the podcasters. Our go-to-market strategy is mainly through partnerships. We already partnered up with a few different podcasting hosting services that has given us access to thousands of podcasts. We signed up with some different existing of these agencies that we want to, replace. They want to work with us because they want to use our solution. We have the podcast association, stuff like this. And then actually also events like the one here. Every attendee of the South Summit has actually unwillingly also been part of a growth hacking experiment of ours, which has been very successful, and we already gotten a few orders out of that, so thank you very much to anybody who has participated in that. On the supply side of things, we are going to be growing our supply by focusing also on building podcasting communities, so a place where they can not just earn money, but also learn and exchange, plus build an academy, where we will going to gather some of the best heads in podcasting and try to help get our podcasters to also level up and become better. So it's not just a matter of making money, it's also a matter of getting better together. The dream team, we are a bunch of super cool people that work together on this. There is myself, Christian, my co-founder Andres, who's sitting here filming me right now, adding to the intensity. We have Guillermo on finances. We have a whole tech team here, represented by Diego, sitting right here in front of me. We have Dimitar and Natasha on marketing. And then we have a bunch of really cool advisors that has been great to work with. Especially shout out to Tonya, an expert in the industry that has helped us teach us everything we did not know, which was very, very useful in the beginning. And that's it. If anybody wants to know any more about how this works, how we can help you earn more money, or if you want to invest or whatever it may be, please come by stand number 108. It's labeled as Demium, but of course Potter is the most interesting thing you will find there. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Pedro, co-founder of my CareForce, and we are the platform that is simplifying healthcare staffing. There is a big shortage of nursing staff across all European Union, and this makes it difficult for institutions to hire full-time for all their needs. This has a direct impact in the quality of care provided. In fact, for each additional patient at the responsibility of a nurse, the likelihood of dying increased by 7%. Hospital readmissions by 11%, and it is proven that hospitals with good nurse-to-patient ratios decrease infections by 30%. This is why I've created my CareForce, the platform that simplifies this process and connects nurses with available shifts. How does it work? Institutions, they publish a shift, they do a match with available nurses, and at the end, they review and pay. With this, we want to allow healthcare institutions to book shifts fast, simplify payments and contracts, and, most importantly, improve the quality of care. At the same time, we are empowering nurses, allowing them to expand their knowledge and skills, save time when looking for shifts, and work flexible, meaning when and where they want. In fact, the future is flexible. Currently, this market is valued at 31.8 billion, but due to the increase in the geriatric population and the growing benefits of temporary staffing, it is expected to grow to almost 50 billion by 2027. In order to become the one-stop shop solution for medical personnel, we are actually raising a seed round in order to expand to the Spanish market and further develop product. We want to launch an app for nurses and also implement with public hospitals. Since we launched, our main KPI is field hours, and we have been growing 80% month on month. This translates into a GMV last month in September, surpassing the 16,000 euros. Regarding the co-founding team, we are actually 6 right now. It's me, Pedro, CEO, and responsible for product. I have background in economics, and I've co-founded the previous company. So João, responsible for sales and operations, and he was one of the top 3 business developers at Too Good To Go. We are on a mission to simplify healthcare staffing, so if you're ready to join us or want to know more, please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.